Mexico, Canada, and USA, Kenya is hosting the World Cup of Rafting. Ama nimedanganya SG? Na niko pia na treasurer hapa. So wametoka tu kwa swimming, wakabeba briefcase, wakasema wanakuja TV47. Thank you, gentlemen, for making time. Now, supposed to have come with one of the team captains, Nicole Wamboi, but Nicole, we didn't want to disrupt her routine together with the team Kenya, but they're here able to represent them. But first, before we engage the Rafting World Cup, let's just digress a bit and get into what's happening in the World Cup, which forms the basis of our question this particular afternoon, because I have a team of analysts, a team of football pundits and commentators who are here to share. Of course, I've seen Dantos, Kelong, Wesley. They will be here, of course, to dive much deep into what happened in the things of what happened to Morocco, what happened to Cape Verde, what happened to Egypt. Of course, I'll be also engaging my SG and treasurer because they love football. They'll tell us which team they also support there. But the question, of course, of this particular afternoon, we are asking you, so far, we've seen what Cape Verde have achieved. This team of around less than 500,000 residents has stunned the world in football. And it's just that Messi could not allow. Messi is a very merciful person, but Messi did not want to mess around with the titles and the crowns that he's looking after. So that's why he just had to send Cape Verde home in the FIFA World Cup. So we're asking you this question: what lessons can the football world learn from the Cape Verde's remarkable journey in the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Wacha tuanze, Secretary General, karibu sana. It is good to see you. William Kinuthia, we're happy to have you here. He's also the chairman of the local organizing committee of the 2026 Rafting World Cup that is here. He also sits in the executive committee of United Rafting Council. Federation. Karibu sana. Yani United Rafting Federation ndio FIFA ya rafting. SG, karibu sana. It's good to see you, Bwana William. We are happy that umefika hapa. Asante sana. From your very busy schedule, I know you are running all over the place, huko Sagana, airport, hotels and all those things. But of course, you'll be here to share how those things. Also, we have the treasurer of the Kenya Rafting Federation, my very good friend Ibrahim. Karibu sana, Ibrahim.
Asante sana.
Ibrahim amesema amekuja na mangondo. Net sendi. Of course, they are the ones deeply involved in the organization of the 2026 Rafting World Cup. SG, wacha tuanze tu na wewe. Many countries, nasikia airport iko very busy. So far, of course, our guests have already settled in. How many are they? Which countries are we hosting in the country? How many athletes are we also looking who have already landed in Kenya and already, of course, headed to for this competition?
Thank you, Tony. Yes, I'm the local chairman. Local organizing committee chairman.
Yes.
And my responsibility is to oversee the whole program.
Yes.
Or the whole event. So, so far, we have 35 participating countries, yes. 35.
Very good.
From all over the world.
Yes.
And 19 competing countries.
Okay.
So 35 is that these are countries which one way or the other will be participating, they'll be competing,
yes.
and at the same time participating, either as judges, what we call judges. You know, in rafting we don't have referees. Okay. We have judges. So judges, and judges are many. When you're doing rafting, it's not like one referee, in like what we have in soccer. We have quite a number. It can go between 9 minimum to 12 judges. So we have quite a number of people. So people are coming from all over the world. We have guys coming from Brazil. We have Mexico. We have USA. We have Canada.
Yes.
And then we have also Russia. We have Japan.
Yes.
We have Croatia. Yes. We have Serbia, yes. Bosnia, we have Italy, we have Netherlands, yes. UK, many. We have Morocco, of course, in Africa, yes. Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe,
yes.
and Uganda and the neighboring countries, Uganda, Rwanda, Congo, South Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania.
Yes.
Yes, so participating 35, competing 19.
Well done. And of course, let me engage also, Bwana Ibrahim Treasurer, I know you've interacted with this team kwa camp, and maybe of course also the SG will also weigh into that, because najua ndo ako local na mti, but pia anakuaga na vijana kwa ground. We'll share of course how the team has been preparing, but kama Treasurer, how are we taking care of our team members? Unajua at the end of the day wana participate kwa hii World Cup, but wanapeleka kitu nyumbani. Treasurer, wewe ndio ndagonga. But of course, generally, how is the team, the mood in the team? Because the mood depends on the Treasurer's office.
Well, actually, the team training is going on very well.
Yes.
And the mood mostly depends. The energy that is there is quite good, because most of the people are quite young.
Yes.
You know, we have a very young team, you know, and as an economic activity, it has gone very, very well for them, you know, as a career path and all those things. So there's a lot to get excited about, apart from the financial aspect of it.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
I was listening to one of the clips whereby you're discussing about how you're making inroads across the country in terms of course nurturing the talent and giving an opportunity to every Kenyan to participate in rafting. How far are you with that? Okay, fine. Number one, if I may chip in to what Ibrahim said. Yes. Is that number one, this is a state-sponsored event. The Ministry of, the State Department of Sports, and of course under the Ministry of Creative Economy, Youth Economy. And sports, yes. We are, it's a state-sponsored event, so the funding is coming from the government. Ministry, yes. And of course, also we have other sponsors who have come in. Yes. So it is a beautiful thing. It's state-sponsored, so we are really happy. SASDAF, that is Sports Fund, they have provided the finances. And we were able to buy even boats. We have quite a huge consignment already in this country for those championship. Okay. The other thing is that the other question you're asking about making inroads. Yes. In other counties. We have identified already 12 counties. Counties along the other side of Western Kenya, you know, Nyanza. Tuko na river Nzoia huko. Ziko nyingi sana. Hao watu ni wengi. So what after this championship, what we'll be doing, we'll be distributing boats. Tutazipeleka kwa sababu ni nyingi, tuko na boats zaidi ya karibu kama 70 hivi. Very good. Already in place, so tutakuwa tukipeleka hizo boats different places, so that now the youth, because hii game vile imeonekana ni kwamba vijana wengi wamejiingiza sana. Yes. Katika wamependezwa sana. When we called for the national trials, I could not believe 128 came, and all of them are below 23 years. Unaona sasa? So majenzi wote ndo walikuja. So we are very happy, because as a federation, when you see young people coming, then you know that the sport will continue. So that is the vision that we have. After this, we'll be distributing boats, and not only boats, but we'll also have a national league. Kenya Rafting League, tunaanza November, tunaanza October actually this year. So which will take about 8 months until next year, June. So unaona. And already tushapata corporate kama karibu 20, washa register. So inaonekana itakuwa kubwa sana, tutakuwa na ligi yetu. So tunatoka hapo Sagana, tunaelekea Nithi, tunatoka Nithi, tunaelekea Three River, tunaelekea Nzoia, Yala. Mito ni nyingi. We have a lot of rivers in the country. So many. We should be having a league, a very vibrant league. Exactly. Ibrahim, I know we are having all these countries coming to Kenya, and this of course is very big in terms of sports tourism. I know we have had previous events where of course we've taken our athletes outside the country for different kind of competitions, but what does this particular event, the Rafting World Cup that we are hosting, what does it mean for the federation, the Kenya Rafting Federation? What does it mean for our athletes? What does it mean for the country? I'm sure even the SG will also weigh into that as well. Yes.
So the first thing I'd say, as a country, it represents a very good opportunity for us to be seen globally, not as an alternative sport as well, you know, so that we are not in the conventional sports that we are normally used to. So it provides a very good tourism opportunity for us to be seen. And for the locals as well, it opens up the area, you know, yeah, so that now the international people can come. We can also tell our story as Kenyans, you know. So it's a really, really beautiful thing to happen to this country. And because it also deals with conservation as well, you know, there's a lot that will open up as rafting comes, because it's also a conservation sport, you know, along the River Tana. You have to conserve it for you to do rafting, you know. So it comes with a lot of things. And above all, it creates a very strategic career path for all these young people that is different, especially now that we changed our curriculum, the CBC, you know. Yeah, we're getting a lot of inquiries from institutions, even of higher learning. We are looking to do memorandum of understanding with some of them and incorporate it into the curriculum as a water sport. So it's really important, and I'm glad that we are headed that direction. So as a country, we are doing well.
Asante, I'm happy to hear that as well, because yeah, in schools, of course, if you make relationships with schools in terms of now growing the sport, it will be big. If you're joining us, this, of course, is Sports Extravaganza. I have two gentlemen who are right in the middle of a very important competition that Kenya is hosting, the 2026 Rafting World Cup, that is taking place from the 5th to the 12th of July, pale ukule Sagana at the Rapids Camp Sagana. You can correct me if I'm wrong, SG. And Kenya, of course, is hosting many countries, as we've heard from the SG. SG, just also to add on to what Ibrahim has mentioned at Treasurer of Kenya Rafting, how is Kenya going to benefit from this? And also, historically, looking also at the growth of the sport, have we seen any tangible results whereby some of our top athletes have maybe competed for other clubs or other countries in the same sport? Ama sisi tuko tu hapa tu in-house, sisi ni localized.
Thank you, Tony. Let me say this. You asked the question about how Kenya will benefit.
Correct.
Officials, the people that are coming to this event will be more than 350. Those are competitors and sports officials. So you can see, if you look at this country, this year, this is almost the largest kind of event of its own kind, having 350 people. Imagine all flying through Jomo Kenyatta.
Yes.
Look at the hotels, and they're high spenders. Look at the taxi business and accommodation, meals, everything. Yes. So we are looking at benefiting to a tune of about 1.5 billion shillings will be injected in the economy. So which is nice. So that's and look at the marketing itself. So videos that will be, you know, people will take the TikTok, social media, you know, they'll share a lot about Kenya. Yeah. So from the airport, our roads, our city, Nairobi, to our national parks, because after this, quite a number, we have almost 150 guests who will be going to Masai Mara, different parks. You can see. So that is money injected into the economy directly, and other parts of the country. There are guys who are going to the coast and all that. So that is number one. Number two is the issue of how do we benefit as a country. I'll give you an example. When we hosted the first ever African Championship last year, and Kenya emerged the winner, 3 months later, one of the largest aqua center in Saudi Arabia wrote to us directly requesting for 16 athletes. Good. 16 people who can manage that. You can see. That's important. 16 means 10 women and 6 men. So those are opportunities. We have quite a number of people. Even we took from slums and we trained them rafting. They are working in Norway. There are people working in the US. So because in Europe and of course Americas, people are aging fast. There's no population, watu wazani, tusema ukweli tu.
Ndio maana Cape Verde yako na 500,000 people.
Sasa Kenya, so young people are working, so there are opportunities. And the beauty about rafting is because ni sport ya wazungu pia. So if Tony, you train as a sportsman, as an athlete in Kenya, working in the US is very easy. Lakini huwezi sema tunaenda tu kucheza ball Ulaya, watakuuliza mambo, yani watakuuliza maswali mingi sana. Umepita Kenya, umeenda Tanzania, umeenda, but here hii ni moja kwa moja. So that's why we are asking young men, whoever is listening to us and seeing what we are saying, I mean, they can take advantage of this, wajifunze, then they'll take advantage and work anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. This is an opportunity. Yes.
I'm happy to hear that, Secretary General. For those, of course, joining us, we need Bwana William Kinuthia, who is the Secretary General of the Kenya Rafting Federation, and also the local organizing committee, chairman of the local organizing committee for the 2026 Rafting World Cup here in Kenya, and also assists the executive committee of the United Rafting Federation, AKOAPA. Also together we have Ibrahim Mwangi, who is the treasurer of the Kenya Rafting Federation. Ibrahim, of course, I'm looking at, Ibrahim, yourself, you've done rafting.
Yes.
You've engaged in rafting. Mbona umenyamaza juu
Yes.
rafting? Unajua wanafikiria tu ulikuja tu kwa federation ukakaa hapo. Of course you participated in rafting.
Yes.
You can tell us your journey into that and also share into, because I'm looking at the different events. There is understand there will be sprint race, there will be RX, there's slalom race, recreational downriver experience, and of course you can share all those as much as you share your journey in rafting. It's very important. Someone watching you thinking, hawa wanakaa tu kwa maofisi hawajaifanya rafting. Hata Kinuthia utatuambia.
Well, rafting is a passion. I'm a water guy.
Yes.
Yeah, so I love, it came to me quite naturally because I consider myself a good swimmer. Yes, so it kind of just came and flowed with it. So in rafting as well, we have very different disciplines. Yeah. We have one that is called sprint. Yeah, and our course is normally around 200 to 300 meters course along the river.
Yes.
So we have sprint. Sprint basically is that, as the name suggests, a boat, one boat, you start upstream to the finish line, whoever reaches there first. So it's a time thing, yes. So we have RX. RX, it's similar to sprint. Yes. Now the difference between RX and sprint is that two boats leave at the same time. You understand? Yes. So whichever boat arrives first. So there's no timing in RX. Yes. So boat mbili zinaambiwa go. Whoever arrives first is the winner. Then, so sprint, RX, and slalom. Slalom race. Now slalom, we have things we call gates, specialized gates. These are hanging PVCs, you know. Yeah, they're also there in RX, you know, so you have to navigate. We call them gates. Yeah, so each gate is manned by a judge. So there are like 12 of them or 10 of them. Yeah, so whoever makes the least kind of mistakes, you know, in navigating those gates, you know, and gets the best time, is declared the winner. So in the event, you also arrive there faster, but you've touched all the gates, you know, we have penalties. 50 penalty, 20 penalty if you touch. And these are seconds that are added to your time. So if you finish 1 minute, 16 seconds, they add 50 penalties, it's plus 50 seconds. Yeah, so those are the three main categories. And that's how they are done. Yes.
Very good. SG, but William, I know it's important. I know you have all the athletes and the coaches at your fingertips. Maybe some that you can mention who are part of the squad, who will be representing our country very nicely starting tomorrow, because I know maybe tomorrow is just when you're welcoming people, accreditation and all that, before now we dive into the proper races and the events. Just to acknowledge our team and our coaches who are now, of course, will be representing our country this month.
Yes, we have young people, and as I said, young athletes. Yeah, we are looking at, especially, we have the Kenyan team, which represented Kenya in Argentina in the month of November. We had the World Championship, so Nicole is there for the women's team. We have Sophie Biricio. We have somebody like Wanjeri. We have Lucy, Mary, Lucy.
Yes.
These are people who are we are looking to them, you know, to do well. The men's team, we have Jackson. We have people like Komoro. Komoro, they're very good. Yeah, we have people like Julius Kahuria. Yeah, they're good. So we have quite a number.
Good.
Yeah, and we expect, but the whole team of 20 men are very, very good.
Yes.
Because we'll have 20 guys competing for men, and each team has 4 people. So we have like about 5 teams.
Okay.
5 Kenya A, B, C, D, like that, 6. So they'll be competing down. Same with women, we have 5 teams.
Okay.
So, but we are looking at those people that I've mentioned, those are very good. They did very well in the national trials. Yes. So, and tunaongoja Africa hatuna shida hiyo, tutapita tu vizuri.
Very haraka.
Hiyo tutaangusha Zimbabwe na Nigeria tutaangusha hiyo, na Morocco pia watenda. Morocco they have professionals, they have come from France.
Yes.
Timu ya Morocco imeingia jana.
Okay.
Na leo imeingia pia ingine.
Yes.
Sasa hiyo wamechukuliwa from the airport, wametoka France. So hao ndio tishio kidogo because they are professionals. Tunaogopa. They train in a place called Pau, southern France.
Okay.
Lakini wacha tuone.
Yes.
Yeah, but for the World Cup wale wako juu sana ni Russia. Russia, Japan pia ni wakali. Italy, hapo ndio maneno itakuwa. Pia Kenya.
Asante.
So mkitokea kwa wingi,
hiyo kutokea kwa wingi sana Ibrahim, tuambie watu watokee wapi lino. Tumesema hii event inafanyika pale Rapids Camp Sagana. Invite people, Ibrahim. Invite people. Of course, it's at invite pia. Invite people. How are they going there? Have you made arrangements of where they will be staying? What kind of numbers are you expecting? To invite bana. Sijasikia mkinialika.
Mwakaribisho nyi wote. Tony and team.
Yes.
Mmekaribishwa zaidi Sagana.
Asante.
Yeah, so it's very simple. Gari yote inaelekea hivyo Nairobi Nyeri Highway, waambiwa kuweke mahali panaitwa Riandira Market. Hapo tu you'll see all the signage. We are doing very proper signage.
Yes.
We also doing collaborating very well with our security team to ensure that the event is secure, that traffic flows very well, and also because we have very different nations coming, we have very proper plans of how secure they will be, how they'll be transported. We want to sell Kenya as a very organized country, you know, and the leadership of the federation, we try to be very, very organized. So the signage will be there, watu wamekaribishwa, and not only for the event.
Kuna sherehe, kuna party, after party. Unajua si mambo na rafting.
Yes.
Nataki kusumbukana na kwa maji. Nataka kuwatch pale. Niko na vitu zangu baridi hapa hivi.
Yes.
Uji yangu.
But sana hapo tuta restrict sana kwa vitu baridi. You know. Mkuje na uji because this funny enough this sport you had to encourage sana vitu baridi because of the safety requirement. It's a safety requirement. Unajua ni kitu ya river. Kitu baridi inaweza kuonesha ukimbie kwa mto.
Yes.
So we also have very good safety measures in place.
Yes.
And hatusemi kitu baridi ni mbaya, but all we are saying is for that specific sport we have very specific requirements of how we want to do it. But people are invited. Sagana, Nyeri, Nairobi Highway.
Yes.
Hapo Riandira Market, the signage will be there. Police will be there to guide traffic to ensure it flows well. And all the arrangements are there.
Asante sana. As we wind up, SG uko na 30 seconds. Karibisha watu.
Pia nikiongezea vile Ibrahim anasema ni kwamba tutakuwa kwa live. Itakuwa live Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. So tutakuwa tukionyesha moja kwa moja kwa siku 3.
Na mtulete hizi live pia.
So tutapatia feed kama mnataka feed hapa.
Mtupiga kitu na tuweke live.
Hivyo tu. Haina shida. Tutaongea after this. Haina shida. Ndio tuko nayo.
Anajua mko na shilingi.
Asante. So tutaona kwa TV, itakuwa kwa gazeti, media zote, hata hii TV47. Pia mfuatilie mtaona. So iko sawa. So vijana ukiwa home, please ni wakati wako. Kuja uone rafting vile iko, kuja ujione mabingwa wa dunia. Ujione jamaa vile wanapiga hiyo makasia miko kabisa. Wako na nguvu kidogo. So kuja ni wakati mwema. Tunafuatilia 35 countries ziko pale. Kuja interact nao. Hata kama wewe ni kijana unaweza bahatika pia. Hiyo ni wakati wako. So jioni tutakuwa na Mugithi. wale wako tourism kidogo, wale wanachapaga maji pia tunawakaribisha. Hivyo.
Very important.
Yes.
William Kinuthia, Secretary General of the Kenya Rafting Federation, also sits in the executive committee of the United Rafting Federation, and also is the chairman of the local organizing committee for the 2026 Rafting World Cup. Will be taking place between 5th to the 12th of July at the Rapids Camp Sagana. On the Nakuru, Nairobi Nyeri Highway, Riandira Market. Fika tu hapo, ukiendesha ama unapanda matatu, we jipange, shughuli iko pale, on and off. These particular events, there is a lot for you, so you cannot miss anything to do. Thank you so much. Also the treasurer of the Kenya Rafting Federation, Ibrahim Mwangi, tunashukuru sana.
Asante sana.
Peleka isaik pale kwa vijana. Ambie wish them the very, very best, of course,
Yes.
for representing us in this particular competition. Thank you so much, gentlemen. This, of course, is Sports X.